Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Tuesday morning, raining. This is Monday I'm doing this on, and it's pouring rain. So we did all the yard work on the weekend, so it's good. We're going to play in our Scrapbook of Nature mushroom kit. So I didn't get very far. I did add just a couple little bits in. I wanted to make sure that I did stuff on video with you as well. But I added this little, the little library card with my name and the title of the journal and then the date. I just thought that was a cute little addition inside there. And then I just put things in little places here, and I have this, I made it into a pocket. It's one of our creations that we did with our Global Land die cuts. So I made that one into the pocket, and I just put a little something in there, added a pocket back there. And then this is a side tuck, and then I just put some trim down there. But yeah, we're just going to make some fabric tabs today. I got a bunch of different flowers. I have smaller ones. I was trying to find ones that had like an earthy tone to them. These are all paper flowers. They were all squished into a little box that came from Michael's. So I just grabbed some of them. I have my hot glue ready, and it's just for expedience sake. And so I'm just gonna cut some fabric. That's the biggest flower I have left of the pack. And these and the paper ones had come from Michael's. These are all from the dollar store, Dollar Tree and Dollarama. They have them in both places. So, but I just thought we could do some of these and then put a few of them into our journal. So I'm hoping this is ready by now. It certainly should be anyway. And then I just added it can be anything. It doesn't have to be flowers. It can be, you can use butterflies on your tabs, birds. If you have a theme going in your journal, then, you know, do that stuff. These ones are kind of big. I don't know if I'll use those ones, but, and these are just little guys, and these little nibbies, they don't stay on very well, so I'm really hoping that it will stay on at least. If not, then I will just add something else to it. So, but these are quick little projects, and just do that. And what's nice, when you fold them over, you could add a word on here. You can add cheesecloth before you add the flower. I never thought about bringing some cheesecloth over, but these are all, they're all samples, different fabrics, so I thought they would be fun to use. But everything, it just goes quick. And then these all have holes in the middle, which is nice, because then you just have to add in your brad, and I brought some of those as well. Buttons, pop a button in the middle. So I'm just gonna do this. It's kind of a rusty, well, it's actually orange. Maybe in my mind it should be a rusty kind of color, not an orange, but it's cute. I'm just gonna grab one of these brown fabrics, I think. So we'll just do a couple of these ones and then we'll add in some of the ephemera. And so I hope you're all doing good. I hope you've all been crafting, finding time to do some crafting. And these don't have to stay this long. Like if you use a smaller flower or whatever and you don't like how much it's going to stick out, let's just check. I'll see here. Come into the third page. And so if you add it on, there it goes. And you close your journal. If you don't like it sticking out that far, then you can just lop off some of the bottom here. And I think I will for this one. Just make it a bit shorter. And I don't usually keep these ends. No. And then I'm going to, might as well just add it in there. And then it goes in a little further. But you can pop it right to the edge of your page if you want as well. You don't have to have any of it sticking out. I kind of like that look, so I'm going to do that anyway. Just right there. And I don't usually add the hot glue all the way. Ooh. But obviously I'm trying to burn myself today. There. And then you just have it on the edge, and I like that. This one here I did just with some lace, and then I added one of the ephemera bits to the front of it, and then I added a flower there just to give it a different look. Yeah, so that one's okay. And then have a smaller one. And again, this is going to be too long, I think. Just to make it smaller. Bring it down a little further. Just like that. Try not to touch it this time. It seems to be the thing that I do. I don't know why. It just happens. And then just bring it out. Oops, just bring it out a little more. Oh. Maybe that's just too far out, eh? Look at that, I can still move it. So there we go. Just like that. And then that one I'll leave. I have the three, there's 3 now. And then do them at the bottom, but I'd like to do up some of the ephemera bits. Let's sorry, I'm just going to do this one first since it's sitting here. It's like where to put it. I'm trying not to put it on pieces that have the ephemera already on there. And so there, oh, I like that actually. I'm just going to give it a little haircut here. And it's a thicker fabric, so it's fun to cut, especially with all the ridges. There we go. So thank you all for your comments about Brat. He's doing okay today. He's finally eating and drinking, so but he is an old fella. So there we go. And I don't know if there's an easier way to add in the hot glue onto these. I'm not sure, but I find that's the easiest way for me to do it. I'm just gonna bring it down just a little more. There we go. And there, it's sticking out a little further, but you know, I'm okay with that. So it's a work in progress, and I love it. All right, let me grab. So this is one of the faux washi strips. I put some double-sided tape on it, and I thought we could add that in. I didn't add any pockets to the front of the journal yet, or the back actually. So I'm just gonna run this down a page. Don't have to be right on the edge, but I think I'll put it there. I'm just gonna cut a bit of it off. Now the double-sided tape I'm using is quite old, so if it ends up not completely holding, then I will add some glue stick in behind. Paper's a little crunchy from coffee dyeing it. I'm just going to give it a little trim. And that's me not putting things on straight. There we go. So then there's that. And then I haven't added any paper into this. That's going to be a little booklet. I think I've made some of them into little booklets. I added a little tag thing there. Maybe I've added the pockets into the journal already. This is going to be another one. It's going to be a little journal. I'll pop that into a pocket. So let's check. I know I have, I've put stuff, yep, here we go. I just have these pockets. I tried to space them out so that one journal's not fuller than the other two, or one signature, sorry. Yeah, and I didn't put any backing paper on this envelope, but I like the brown of it. And then this, I just added some mushrooms there, and I'd like to put it here, and it's going to be a tuck spot, because there's lots of little tags in the kit, so I just thought they would be fun to incorporate into the into smaller pockets. Ooh. Glue coming out. Just wipe it away. So there we go. And then these little T cards, they can go right in there. And then I have this little ephemera bit that can fit in there. And then there's the other little booklet. So I have, I know it looks like a mess now, but then there's a pocket for that. And let's make a little topper for that, shall we? I have some of the small flowers. Like I say, you don't have to use a flower. You can use whatever you would like. So there's just a little guy right there. So I'm just going to, hopefully you can see. I apologize if I'm off. Just right there. And I don't want it to be too big. So I just kind of gauge it, have the flower like halfway from the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to chop it off. And then I'll just add this. Try not to be off screen. But you can do clusters across the top. Oops. I didn't back these. These are on file folder. I really like the color. And so I can always add a photo here, or I can write on it, and then there's lots of space. So there's that. I think I'm going to add some mushrooms to it. Why not? And then this one will be done at least. So there, cute. Just put in the pocket. And then this pocket is here. So I'm just gonna, this might just fit once I add paper to it. Oh, I'll have to trim it down, but it's gonna slip inside. I think I'll do that. So there's that one. And then this is one of the belly bands, and I added in this tag with a mushroom on her. Sweet little image that is. Into signature number 2. There's our pocket, and I just added this into there as well. Just little extras. And then this, and I'm not going to color that. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Now you can add glue just to the back of this library pocket and leave it open as another pocket, but I'm actually going to glue it all the way down. For this one anyway. I know it doesn't happen very often, does it? But for this one I will. And it's ready for a tag. And then we have a side tuck here. I have this little piece left. I don't think there's any blues in the kit. Well, in the mushrooms there are, but we have that gorgeous paper there. So let's, maybe that's the wrong color. Yeah, some of this paper that's on the back is very hard to take off, and I didn't soak any of it today, so I'll do that later. Just take a damp cloth and soak it all. I'm actually not too worried about it. Cute. Oh, that came off. I had a feeling it was going to. I'm not even going to try to put it on. I'll add a little brad to it. So let's do that, and then you can see. It's just a tiny hole that I have in this one. And I'll hopefully get the center of it. Had to go through the hot glue too, so. But this is it's good to show you different things as I'm crafting, you know, the oops as well as the everything that goes right. So there we go. I just added that on there. And I'm going to put this one right here. And it's just sandwich bag paper, so it's very thin. So if you use hot glue on that kind of stuff, then just be careful with your fingers. All right, so there we go with that. And I'm not going to add that there, actually, since I popped that there. But it's a great place for a picture. So I want it to come in here rather than this way. So I'm going to do that. So I'll just glue this here. But I love this kit. It's so beautiful. Every page is beautiful. So there we go. But you can use these as bookmarks. You can use them as a belly band. I've done that as well. So there we go. And I think this isn't going to be too tall. No, it just fits. But I won't add anything in there until it's completely dry. Okay, so then here's the back. Oop. I have a pocket going in here, and I'm going to put it this way because I'm not going to cover that with other paper, so I'm going to use the pocket. Pockets are great to use for covering up a multitude of things. And so there we go. Oops. Put some mushrooms there. Doesn't take much to decorate anything really, you know, like look, it's done. This one I've already added a tab to it. I wonder if that would be, nope, that'd be too thick. So I have an envelope here. I haven't closed it up, but I'm going to use it for the extra bits. I think there's 2 envelopes, and I'll just use them for extra bits in that are left over. Nice tall pocket. And because it's just about the same size as this, there is room. I don't know if you can notice, there is room. It will close without an issue, which is good. And then I'll trim there. I'll just have to trim that little bit when it's dry. Oops, there we go. And so we have a tall pocket here. So let's add a tab to that. See, like those, oh, they're very pretty though, even though it's so big. So let's see what we have in here. I'm just looking at my paper flowers here. See what's what. Yeah, that might be all right to do. And you can glue both of them together and just add a button on the top if you want. That's okay. I'm not sure about the color. We'll see. Somebody was thinking when they made these flowers, because they put the holes into them already, so you don't have to struggle or fight with trying to poke holes. And you don't even need the fabric. You can just pop it on just like that. I think that's what I'll do. So I can just add glue along the feet there and then just pop it on. And there we go. Cute. And then of course, I wasn't even going to add mushrooms or anything today, but they're sitting here. So I don't know if this tag really needs anything on there. Oh, let's just pop it on the back. They've been cooperating, the stickers, so that's really good. And there we go. So there's that. Lots of writing space on there. Pop that right inside. There we go. Cute. And then we have that. And then this, I'm going to do a altered paper clip, but that'll come. And then this little flippy thing I popped in here. And so I'm going to just pop that in there. I put one of the bee ephemera bits on there as well. And I didn't leave any of it open, no. And then we have some file folders. So they're waiting for me to figure out what to do with them. Postcards, there's just so much. But there's the other library card. And these are journaling cards. I just put the brown paper, but I mean, you can still write on it, or you can add more paper onto it, you know, for a writing spot. I have these flowers too, but I'm not quite sure about them. Let me grab a tag. It's quite bulky. Not that it matters. I mean, it's I really like this one. Let's use it. Might as well. Grab a color here. You can put it onto a tall tag and then have it in a pocket, and maybe it will just peek out of the journal, you know, the top of the journal or the side of the journal. Let me just measure. I know I cut it way too big, but that's okay. Better too big than cut too much off, because you can always trim. So it can go on the side like that, or it can go on the top. I think I'll put it on the top. Just like that. And then there. There we go. Oh. Extra glue. What's nice about the hot glue is it just comes right off, and you can get rid of any of the residue without any issues, which is awesome. And so there. And so, I mean, it's a very plain tag, which is great, because then you can just come along and you can add some little bits. So I would like to add this here. It's going to be a tuck spot. And I think I'll just glue the two sides. Just like that. So we don't want it at the bottom. Maybe just up from the bottom. And I've just glued the two sides right there. And so that other side is open. So then something else can be added into it. So nice. So I'm going to add, what should I just add? Something, do a little side tab with the flower. How about something with a little color? There's purple and pink and, whew, that's purple. We have some blue in there. Let me see here. Blue, so you can play off the blue. Oh, you know, let's do it. Let's do it. Don't be shy. Oh, got threads everywhere. I mean, you don't even have to make it a tab if you don't want, right? You can just pop it on the fabric and glue it and you're good as well. Just cut it off. But I will bring it around just because that's what is in my head, doing tabs, flowers. There we go, and then that's just going to come across. Yeah, and the paper's still there, but I wasn't going to fight with it, trying to get it off. So it's okay. And so there, oh, that is really cute. Lots of writing space at the back. Very cute. Okay, so I'm wondering if I have just a skinny little mushroom. I'm just gonna pop it right there. Cute. And it's stuck to me, so it makes it easy to add it to the paper. And so there we go. So there's that tag. And then maybe just a little one. No, not on that one, I don't think. All right, bring back the journal. So now I'm thinking it's going to be too big. Yep, but I should have it on this side probably, right? Let's just, I know I have other pockets in here. It's just finding them. So there's a tall one there, and there's this one. So let's pop this one in the side. And things don't have to stay where they are. They can be moved and put other places. So there's no rules that say because you popped something in a pocket that it has to stay there. And that's the library pocket. I did have it here. There it is. Does it fit? Be my cutting skills. Oh, it fits. No tab. There's our side pocket. So let's, because I popped it here, oh, there we go, see? And it's okay that it's out. You don't have to have it completely inside and hiding. It can stay like that. So it's looking pretty good. So I'll leave it there for today. And hopefully you enjoyed that. I know I have quite a mess going on here, but that's what happens when we create. There's messes, and it's all good stuff. All right, so thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you like the page tabs and the using the fabric and stuff. Let me know. Questions, comments, please leave them below. And I always answer questions. I always make comments. I love to be interactive with all of you. You guys make my day. You really do. And I so appreciate that you're spending some time with me. All right, God bless. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.